My name is Nana Rose.
I'm Ruth Ann Howard.
And I'm Nancy Warren. We are sisters.
We're sisters. And we all live right here in Clifton. We think that Wayne County is one of the most beautiful spots on earth. Yeah. And we like to show it off. Yes. So therefore, the more we can be in film and people all over the country can see it, then the better it is.
I didn't realize there was as much to do, as much work. And those little guys that worked on behind scenes, they really worked,
The preparations, just the crew that came in first to set up everything and to have everything in place before you could even start filming. And just making sure that the lighting was right, putting up those screens, if something was not quite right. But they all seemed to know exactly what they were doing. Very professional, but professional yet they came down like on our level, so to speak, so that they made us feel very comfortable.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Very kind, very considerate.
Yes,
they knew that the people they were working with, the locals, were amateurs.
We
We'd never been in anything
right.
like this before.
Yes.
And they recognized that, and they did not ever try to, they didn't say anything or do anything that would embarrass any of us. The scene that day when we were down there having, with the wedding and all, the singing, the choir, the music was absolutely just
beautiful.
Just glorious. Just blew you away. It was so nice.
Yeah.
And you just got all caught up in it. It was just so real. You were just a part of it, and it was just a really exciting time.
It was just like it was happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had heard the song, yes. I'd heard the song, but never in such a setting
It was,
and in such a magnificence,
and it being so
the
loud,
magnitude
so
of it
loud.
and all.
Yeah. It was just...
We had,
awesome.
I'll tell this funny story, a minister here in town said he was out in his backyard working, and all of a sudden, all this beautiful music came. He said he thought the heavens had opened.
That's right. Yes.
We were all lined up there going into the church in that line, wasn't it, during that time?
Yeah.
And they started it started raining, and different ones running, got umbrellas held over to the people, the stars. And then all of a sudden,
I think the good Lord's watching over us, and He wanted us to have a beautiful day to do this wedding, and I think that He was stopping the rain so we could have this wedding.
Well, I think so, because the movie itself is such an inspiring message. It's a spiritual message for everyone who sees it. And I do think the Lord was working. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was just such an emotional time, during that too. For the music and just being there and just like what we were saying, we thought it was going to pour rain, and then it didn't, and just the entire thing was just a very emotional. I thought it was a wonderful book to start with. I appreciated all the messages all the way through that are in there to, if we really read it and really pay attention to it, and live by those revelations or principles that are written in there, we will be such much better people. And the part about doing the best you can possibly do with what you have, and then taking care of other people, and then it's going to all come back to you. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thought. And we're so fortunate that we have a Father in heaven who has bestowed such grace on us, that even though we fail every day, He's there to forgive us. All we've got to do is just come to Him in repentance and faith, and He forgives us.